a corporation, you're like a moral person, which means you're not.
Yeah, I know the difference, but it's still in the same non-native law.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah.
So it's the same.
Yeah.
That meeting that took place in Ganawagi Golf Club, that's the place in 1999. So you say that then it's Patriot. It's like it was a group that was present there that saw an opportunity and decided, okay, we're going to call ourselves Patriot, and then we're not going to... We're just going to sit there and be okay with
listen.
No, you mix all the...
you're misunderstanding here. Like I said, look at the last 500 years, look at it as a battlefield, military maneuvers. So you're looking at it from how the military looks at what's even happening civilian-wise, because civilians have been the main military force to colonize. They use civilians.
Yeah.
But they talk about when somebody in the Middle East or something uses children as suicide bombers. But that they use children all their for thousands of years to spread the poison. They know we won't kill children. We won't go that crazy. But they're crazy. They cause people to go to those lengths. So what was they saying? Okay, the military maneuver here is, remember, right after 1995, this was a two-tier thing that was going on by Britain to attack the Quebecois and us at the same time. This is the reason why they tie Quebec into the self-government when no other province is connected to it. Just Quebec. Why? Because Quebec has sovereignist aspirations. It's a lie, of course. There's never been any politician who's ever been truly representing sovereignty. They've all only done that to meet their own ends, to get their own access to that money, to have those rich sovereignists supply them with money, feeding them with the lie of that they're going to go or they're going to get sovereignty. It's never been a reality here in Quebec, but the province, the Britain wants to squash that, wants to get rid of that once and for all, because it destabilizes economies, whole economies. It destabilizes the entire hemisphere when you're looking at the economy. You want everybody to be at a certain level, equilibrium and that. But as long as you got Quebec sovereignists that are controlling things such as aluminum, even uranium, at that time still manufacturing weapons-grade plutonium, a lot of stuff anyways, as you know, controlled out of Quebec, because what they call the resources, the life force is so rich here, so that there's a lot of money that is thrown into the
corruption,
into the Queen's treasure chest, and so if Quebec is allowed to keep destabilizing that, then that's destabilizing the Britain's their purse, what they control. So they use it to get rid of, to kill two birds with one stone. Get the sovereigntists to in Quebec feel like, wow, this is nation. They're being recognized as nation. It's being established, and they're going to have control over us now. So of course they would go for it, not realizing that it's cutting their own throat. But what Quebec doesn't realize is there's never been a sovereignist. They've all been full of shit. They've all been liars right from the start. It's only been, again, for their economic gain. And what they would say publicly, but what they would not publicly even, what they would say privately, but never stand for publicly. And so it's one of these myths of the French Quebecois, that they want to be sovereign. It's not true. They don't want to be. They make more money being slave to that woman they call the queen.
Yeah.
They don't want to be free from that.
So back to that meeting then, okay, so now I think I get it. It's because they were then tied into the two-row wampum, it was all planned, it comes from Britain, that's a war strategy, that then makes the dream of Quebec being sovereign, you know, nobody will follow any other groups because they have all the money. So they go there, but the real promise is that it's never gonna be sovereign. But the fact that then we became signatory makes us that any and all occasions we can call upon that then, because we have jurisprudence that we are, and we can call upon it, but then do it the right way and call upon the disrespect of the two-row wampum the way the two-row wampum says it, right?
Yeah, when you're the assassin, only the assassin can not kill the target. It's only the assassin who can not do that. Anybody else, anyone else, government, whatever, even the person who's paying the assassin can't stop it. If they wanted to, it's still left to the assassin.
Yeah.
So that's where Quebec is. Quebec could become good people, which they won't, because there's no money in it. There's just no money. They're completely Romanized, Europeanized, where the whole world is commodification. Everybody's commodified everything.
Not only that, but there's work in it.
It's the way. It's not going to change. So Quebec ain't going to change. They're not going to become good people. That's why it had to be put in the hands of the women, because you're not going to think from the corruption of men. Men are always going to be prevented from doing what's right. Women won't.
Well, some will.
I get
Many
it
will.
now. Woohoo.
Well,
It's a big. Oh, you're filming?
Mm-hmm.
if you get the right
There's women in politics and they're not better.
the right groove going, everybody's gonna agree what is presented, what is said. Now, if it's a woman saying it, and all the women who maybe